Alright. Okay. Damn, I couldn't keep her safe. So there's another victim! Which means we are now in the same position once again. Oh, thank you, LDK. Fuck, man! What the fuck is this? It's a dream! This is a dream! It's all just a dream! In fact, I haven't even been born yet! I don't have any memory of ever being alive! Okay. Weird thing to say under pressure. Shut up. Okay, so crime scene. What am I think? Jedi Steve. Oh, I see it now. The numbers are confusing. It's one of those like numbers or letters things. Gotcha. Yeah, that came up in a case a little bit ago, actually. I guess let's start by observing the body. Jeez. For now, pay attention to the wall. Huh? I said it once already, there's a word written there. On the wall? Oh yeah, Bloodlust. A crime of passion, it would seem. The word Bloodlust is written on the wall in blood.
So...
I don't think it's any kind of dying message. It's just too strange. But you know, that thing about writing Bloodlust in blood, doesn't it sound kind of familiar? A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. Blood on the weights? Oh, yeah, it could be the murder weapon. Maybe. At the scene of each crime, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. They're like a ghost attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack, man! Genocide Jack. The murderous fiend whose grisly attacks were famous all across the country. The ultimate murderous fiend, creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings. Ultimate. There is one person here who we do not know what their ultimate thing actually is. Now, I don't think it's Kyoko that did this, but in particular, because I believe from a gameplay perspective, kind of a meta perspective, I think it's going to be one of the boys, because the boys, in theory, can't get into this room, so I think that's supposed to add a layer to the mystery. So I'm going to assume from just a meta gameplay perspective, that's probably likely, but we'll see, we'll see.
What is this?
This is some copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? Wait, why is there a girl poster in that, in the girls' room? I don't know. I think that's just a standard attire, or not attire, but decoration. Well, if it isn't Genocide Jack. Her program girl, she was made so sweet and kind, even though kind of shy as well. It's a shame too. She was gonna be like the next girl I was to interact with, or next character I was going to interact with. But why would anyone do that? Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack. Laziness from Debs, maybe. I possibly want to reuse like the same room background. The real? Wait, are you saying Genocide Jack is here in the school, man?
No way!
There's no way. But going so far as to write Bloodlust at the scene, I'm surprised at their stupidity. Well, I can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer. I mean, a smart murderer is arguably worse, Sakura. Just saying. What is it now? Toko! Hino's pointing towards the entrance to the girls' locker room. Toko was the last to arrive, and now she was just standing there. Why? Gadunk. She fainted. That did not sound good. Toko! Hina rushed over to the collapsed Toko and started trying to shake her awake. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up. Oh, that's right. I just remembered what she said. How she faints anytime she sees blood.
Oh.
So she is hemophobic. I imagine she does not watch too many horror films then. This isn't a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere besides her room. No, I think it should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping, like, on purpose. You never know, though. Monokuma can be kind of a jerk. So since she didn't faint on purpose, it doesn't count? Gotcha.
Just a second.
Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up. As if she'd heard her, Toko suddenly shot awake. As in, she literally jumped up from where she was laying. It was such a strange reaction, I was at a total loss for words. She jumped straight up into the air, changing her stance as she did. In no time flat, she was just standing up. You okay? Wait, didn't the boys' rooms and girls' rooms have their own poster, though? I don't think so. Sometimes it's easy to copy-paste things and only changing a few things like some colors and maybe some objects other than remake stuff. Yeah. Wait, Toko faints now, but not from before when there was blood in the gym. I think she just got here. Huh? What? Sorry about that. I was just so shocked. You know, it happens, right? Was I the only one? Toko, are you okay? I'm fine. Oh, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? Okay, time of death, 10:10. Victim Toko's sanity.
What the heck?
Must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world has a front and a back, a top, inning, and a bottom, and a sea of truth and a web of lies.
Well.
This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. No. Everything's fine. At least the stutter's all gone. Toko's crazy? Yeah. So Toko's insane now. Seems like it. Well, as if she was, like, particularly sane before, but, that's a good thing.
I see.
It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant. It might be best if we take her back to her room for the time being.
So,
I don't mind taking her, but, could someone help me? If you need help, I don't mind. Taka, could you help me? She totally ignored me! Very well, you take care of the girl and the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. Can I assume nobody has a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again? Hold on a second, rushing to an investigation? I mean, we probably should investigate that, that seems logical. The mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, surely you realize that.
Don't make me repeat.
There is no question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
of course.
Right as rain! But don't take it as a bad thing. It's just a fact of life. Because that's how graduation works. Then it's happened again. Is that what you're saying? That another one of us killed. All the secrets are safe, that is true. A fellow classmate? What, does that freak you out? You guys got no balls, you know that? Is there just nothing down there at all? Well, I'll let you pray to mine if you want. Actually, I don't have any either, sorry.
Stop talking.
Stop monologuing and give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right? I sure did, chum.
It's the
Oh.
Monokuma file!
Yes, allow me to present the next Monokuma file. I know how much you must be looking forward to it.
See ya later!
So please do your very tippy top best on this investigation.
No way!
Do we really gotta do another investigation? Yes, we do. Examining the corpse of one of our friends. Oh, sorry. Having to suspect all our other friends?
Why?
Friends. I hate this. I can't take it anymore. I hate it too, man. I've had enough. I'm getting out of here.
Hey!
Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run.
Such ignorance.
Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is a simple object. You are very enthusiastic about all of this, are you not?
Naturally.
How could I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die. That's true, but to jump into it so soon. No, time is money.
What?
What, do you want to die?
Such ignorance.
Fine, then go off and die somewhere right now. Go ahead, you're a waste of space.
Damn you!
A dead body is an object?
Piece of shit!
Jiro wasn't an object. Show a little respect or I'll beat some into you.
Calm down.
Everyone stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Bakia has said. Kyoko!
Because...
If we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeits. And if Bakia is right that Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Jiro,
That's right.
then unless we do something, more victims could start piling up. Forget more victims. If we mess this up, we're all dead meat.
Hey! Hey!
Hold on. If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry any longer. If any one killing game, the guilty part, or in any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people. Okay. Wait, what? Wait, there could be multiple? What? I don't remember any rule like that.
Actually...
I just came up with it. Pray I don't alter the deal any further. It's a Star Wars reference, by the way. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would be all over, right? The new rule has been added to the regulations menu.
So then...
In that case, why not limit it to 1 person?
Hey!
Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. Just one would totally murder that possibility.
Punishment is waiting for you.
This one might be a little harder since there's not much clues other than talking, I guess. We'll see. I can't say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people, then one more person's life could still be in danger. Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens.
You son of a bitch!
You need to shut the fuck up!
So,
Well, for now, Taka and me are gonna drop Toko off at her room. Nice, I'm gonna get dropped off.
there is nothing to be done.
We have no time to stand around here. We must begin our investigation. Toot sweet. If we do not solve the mystery of who killed Jiro,
Is that okay?
then we will quickly follow her into the afterlife. Makes sense if someone can kill only 2 people. It will ruin the killing game with everyone dead, but the black and alive. Yeah. I'm trying to think of the scenario in which you'd voluntarily just kill 2 people, though, because 2 people, that's 2, like, crimes, double the potential for clues to lead back to you. It seems like an unnecessary risk. I mean, unless you think someone's, like, onto you, I suppose. Oh, that's why. That's true. I hate this, but if I want to survive, me and everyone else, we have to do it. We don't have any other choice. It's investigation time. First of all, I'd better check the Monokuma file to see exactly what's going on. The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death is estimated to be around 2 a.m. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the 2nd floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. Well, it sounds like there's any point in complaining about it. How do I gotta do what I gotta do? Alright, we got the file. Hey, Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? Did you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course, life without purpose is quite dull, you know? So what did you need? I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation. Huh?
What?
I'm purchasing your talent, the same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. Oh. Some respect, finally, thank you, sir. Solve, no, I just...
Stop talking.
You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. So, you're inviting me to come with you? You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But, we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. Okay. I don't really know what just happened. But it looks like I'll be working with Baki on this one. Okay, I mean, let's start by examining what is likely the murder weapon. There's a dumbbell on the floor, and... this is a bloodstain. There's a bloodstain on the dumbbell. The Monokuma said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does that mean this dumbbell is actually the murder weapon?
That's right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else. I wonder how... I mean, seems probably pretty heavy. I wonder if some of the more noodly armed individuals would be capable of wielding it. Locker room dumbbell has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Interesting. Alright, Chihiro, so, I can feel the life draining out of my own body. It's a dead body. Chihiro's dead body. Looks heavy? Yeah.
Very strange.
The more I look, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but
What?
we're still not sure he did it. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. Okay. What else we got here? And there's something on the poster. That's interesting. The poster's got some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder. Okay, what do you make of this? I trust you more than Bakia. She took her time examining Chihiro's corpse. She poked and prodded, going over every inch of the lifeless body. You're a very strange woman, you know, being able to touch a dead body with absolutely no trouble. She seems to be concentrating pretty hard. It's like she can't even hear us. Well, what do you think, make of this, Bakia? If you have time to talk, you have time to start investigating. Fair enough. Dude, I had a real complex on being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? All I need to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't all that strong. I don't know, man. I haven't really thought about that stuff. The cause of Chihiro's complex. Can't help wondering what it might be. Mondo's account has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. Okay. Perhaps someone was stoking that complex intentionally, so as to lure her here for murder. I use this locker room all the time. Now it's become the site of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else, then carried here. She was very light, that is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still. It seems unlikely she would have been killed off-site, because I doubt you'd be lugging that dumbbell around the whole school as a murder weapon.
Well,
I still think she came here on her own by choice. What makes you say that? She'd been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger. So you're saying she came here to exercise. But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. She really been exercising that late? And it's not impossible. I've been known to exercise at odd times. In particular, and granted this is probably a misguided opinion, but like someone who's like a beginner at exercising, kind of embarrassed about it, might want to intentionally go to the gym when no one else is there. So they aren't, their like lack of fitness. Of like, oh, I can barely lift the like 15-pound dumbbell isn't shown to the whole world. So that doesn't actually strike me as that implausible. Wow, Kyoko is good at investigating things. Maybe she investigates to keep everyone alive except the Blackened. Yeah, I suppose so.
Perhaps.
Hina or myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. So yeah, this is exactly what I was saying, Sakura. Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. And instead she came to exercise in the middle of the night.
However,
Perhaps, so it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She didn't want to start exercising when she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. Interesting. So maybe she specifically picked someone to come help her exercise, someone she respected for their physique, and thought, hey, you can help me. She was, if I recall correctly, she was getting pretty close with Mondo before she died. She needed support from others. She's saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret. But that she also would have come with someone else? It's a possibility, I think. A mutually contradictory possibility, but humans are strange sometimes. Sakura's account has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. We're relying a lot more on witness testimony this time. Or not even technically witness testimony, just like people testimony. Now I believe it's our time for us to move on. Huh, already?
What?
New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. Well, that's true, but
Let's go.
if you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy. Got caught up with the wrong person this time. Yeah, I miss being like Kyoko's assistant. So this is our next location. Huh? This place is related to the investigation? Figure it out for yourself. It's not fun if you don't, right? Okay. Well then. Let's take a look at the keycard thing. If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up? Well, it's just about this card reader.
Yep.
Yes, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. And it's impossible for 2 people in a row to go through all the doors unlocked, correct?
Unbelievable.
If there were some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl. Erotic terrorist? The ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from leading someone else or lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correctly correct. But again, the regulations don't necessarily prohibit stealing a handbook. I think that's going to be the loophole that ends up being in play here. So then, that means only girls can go in the girls' locker room. And only boys can go in the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means... Hey, Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
So in other words,
As such, the killer must have been one of the girls. Did I get it right? Alright, slightly.
such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Tagami family. So yeah, just about the loophole in the regulations. I'd like maybe a little bit of, you know, I could use some recognition. Maybe stealing this loophole, but again, I can see the camera could be connected to the main gun then. Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things. You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore, they're things.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, that means someone would have to loan it, so,
Why you?
So sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Bakya and get your poop together.
Unbelievable.
Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure it out the rest on your own damn self.
That's fine.
Well, I know you're unfortunately lacking in mental faculties, so I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? That'll help you understand what's going on. Also, I knew that borrowing was legal. Well, the handbooks look all the same. You could... something you turn on your own, the handbook. I really hate that YouTube little, like, heart. Anyways, card reader has been added to the truth bolts section of your handbook. We came to the main hall. So what are we looking for here? Oh, another possibility. Do the handbooks still exist for the dead students somewhere? Like, that would be an alternative to just straight up stealing it from a living person. So what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? Okay, let's take a look at this. The hunk of metal blocking the entrance seems like some kind of machine. What about... I doubt it's the, like, monitor. Oh, what's this? There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook. No, wait, there's 3 of them? But what are they doing here? So you finally found them. Huh? Did you know these were here, Bakya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. Huh. So then, these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka? You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did... of course it's Sayaka. You're right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Now, do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. Appears I'm a genius. Let's see. And I guess since it would be them, but also the loophole of borrowing would still catch on camera. You should pay close attention to the regulations. The answer's been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I see, yeah. Now I understand. Main hall e-handbooks have been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook.
What?
Hold on a second. What's wrong?
Very strange.
That's strange, one of the handbooks won't turn on. Out of batteries, maybe? Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. The one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Yeah, that makes sense, I suppose. Pummeled with baseballs. We don't need a flashback to this. The memory of it came flooding back. That cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. You're right. It wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault.
Damn it!
Hey! Why are you, bad-mouthing the reliability of the products Monokuma has offered you? Hey!
Angry!
Hey!
Really angry!
What? Any handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily. But it did.
That's impossible!
If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with, it wouldn't do crap. Oh, but even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point. It does?
I can't hear you!
But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
What?
Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right? Hard to say. You know what I think? I think this handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you might ask, how could that be? Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. Kind of like an answer. Oh well, guess we're not getting one. I believe the handbooks have limited battery and can't be broken super easy. Who's Leon? All I know is 11037. Tough. That's a tough one. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on.
That's fine.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. The broken E-handbook has been added to the truth bolt section of your handbook. What could cause it to break? Like, I'm thinking probably something broke in the... It probably broke during the murder. They just, like, hit it here. It's probably not even Leon's, actually. Come to think of it. I don't know, maybe... Could it be that your handbook gets deactivated if you ever fraudulently use someone else's handbook? Maybe. Maybe. Maybe overheating? Possibly. I don't know. Okay, then this should be easy enough to get rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprits. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite? Like, anything else in here worth looking at? I mean, there's a machine gun. But I doubt that's relevant. Well, Bakia, what do you make of this? What do you mean by that, Bakia? To be exact, not quite. Certainly I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then, you really think? You truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Absolutely, I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. Really? Say more. That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right?
What?
There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. Not really technically accurate, given that genocide is like specifically like trying to eliminate a specific, well, kind of people, but whatever. It's a catchy name, I suppose. Can't see what could make the handbook overheat again. I don't think it's that easy. Yeah, probably not. Well, they say he's killed thousands of people, but that's got to be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be a demented psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder. But words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. Okay. What is it? Okay, yeah. Genocide Jack, yep.
Don't make me repeat myself.
And I have a basis to believe that. I assure you Genocide Jack is one of us. Alright, how so? Is there really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need.
It's all clear now.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence? Something like that really... Oh, hey, you two. Big trouble. Need your help. What, did someone else die?
I don't have time to play with
We're
you.
busy. Leave us alone.
I mean,
But it's an emergency! Emergency! Come on, please, you gotta help me. Alright, what's up? Alright.
please.
This is a serious emergency. Please, please, you gotta help me. Just calm down, okay, Ina?
I mean,
But it's an emergency! What sort of emergency? An emergency? What happened?
well,
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? She actually always acts pretty strange, come to think of it. What should we do, Bakya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no, and that would be the end of it.
yeah.
Okay, come on, hurry. But wait for us, Ina.
Let's go.
Looks like she's headed to the dorms to Toko's room, most likely. You're right. Alright, to Toko's room. Oh, hey, Ina. You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. We're not all athletes here. So it's this emergency.
So,
Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, you know, see how she was doing, but when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out and she kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff?
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. Where is her room? That's Chihiro, Celeste, Wei, Sakura, Leon. I guess I missed the room. Oh, it's the one they were standing right in front of. Makes sense. May as well give it a shot. The door swung open slowly and silently. Hey, Toko, what's up in there? Oh, holy crap. An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
What? Oh, nothing. It's just that Hina was really worried about you holding yourself up in your room.
leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But could you open up just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
Huh?
Won't let Genocide Jack have control.
So you're saying Toko is a split personality between Toko and Genocide Jack? Is that where this is going? Okay, case closed, guys. We got it. And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that? She's been acting like that the whole time when I rang a little while ago. I'll drive out the killer! Drive out the murderous fiend! Doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her there alone, so I tried to bust down her door. It felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Chuck was scared enough to even bar her door? Does she think the same thing as Bakya? Does she think the serial killer, Genocide Jack, really murdered Chihiro? Is that why Tuck is so scared?
But...
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her? Bakya, maybe. Like, she does have a crush on you. Hey, Bakya! Hey, Bakya, you think you could ask her? To come out of her room, I mean.
That's fine.
Sure, whatever. Huh? You're gonna talk to her, Bakya? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want to. Should we get a spray bottle to clean Toko since she never washed herself? Which she herself said last class trial. Maybe. Little like cat sort of. Bad Toko. Bad Toko. Don't become Genocide Jack. Bad. Bad Toko. I would say this is a fun case, but to be honest, I enjoy all the cases in the first game. Bakya stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. Ding dong. Well, I guess I didn't really need to voice that. It's kind of obvious. After a few moments, Trigger Happy Havoc is goaded. Yes, yes, yes. Leave me alone. You're so annoying. Bakya. Bakula.
It's Byakuya.
Byakuya. I'm sorry, I couldn't keep our promise. Byakuya is maybe a jerk from time to time, but I bet if you get to know him, he might be a nice guy. Also, he's really smart. Would not really be on his bad side. So I wouldn't really want to be on his bad side. Fair enough. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. And with that, the door slammed shut. Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off. There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation. Oh, hold on. Hey, Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? Something out of promise?
What?
Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. But
Stop talking.
if I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Well then, let's go. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. Byakuya! And I hurried to catch up. I tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking toward his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. The library? Interesting. Why here? Come on, let's go in. Alright, got the letter here. There's no point in checking that. We need to find real clues. Books? There are no clues though. We need to check elsewhere. What about under the... What's this? Is that just a lamp? No clues though, we need to check elsewhere. Right here? Knock it off, what does a desk lamp matter right now? Okay, well, where do you want to look? Is the evidence that proves it was Genocide Jack really in the library?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Don't make me say it again. These books? No clues though, we need to check elsewhere. The camera? A surveillance camera. Mastermind must have been watching as Chihiro was killed. I know what happened, and they're still forcing us to go through with this. Maybe the strange room in the back? What are you talking about, a strange room in the back? Isn't that just like the door to get in here? Remember, on the other side of this door, it's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here?
Let's go.
It'll all make sense once you're inside.